because a lot of people are losing their jobs.
But can we afford to do all these things? I mean, government was forced to spend more, given 1 billion already to companies, NBSSI, feeding the poor during the COVID pandemic when it started. A lot of money in there, and so many interventions just to keep things
on the debt of the economy, because we need to salvage the livelihoods of people. People need jobs. The economy needs to go on. And that means that we need to support businesses to be able to keep individuals in jobs so they can earn money and support their families. And basically, when you look at the whole economic arrangements, we know that it's a problem. Yeah. So in essence, the demand is clearly disappearing, and we need to find ways. Government has to come out with stimulus packages. How do people who work in these hospitality industries, how do they get a living? When you look at the
talk is not about whether I get a new car or not. It is about whether I starve or not.
Lots of government programs.
Those monies we save, hasn't it been channeled back into the economy in terms of dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic?
Exactly. So we need to know. Now the point is that the savings we are making on those aspects need to be channeled into the health infrastructure and all that we need. But the point is that it is not the time to just say, yes, we are trigger happy, go to town and shop, spend money, borrow, spend money. But we need to be creative about the expenditure. Savings that we are making. We know that now a lot of government businesses conduct. So we need to be able to channel some of these resources into the new demands that have come, so that we don't run down the economy in the name of salvaging the problems that we are facing with the pandemic, and then we would have to take a lot more years to get ourselves out of
into the health sector. The president has talked about building
a number of hospitals.
So that's one good side. It's reminded us how little we have put into the health sector. That's fine. And the health sector is, and everybody goes to sit in the boarding school, and they're packed into the school like sardine. And if there's a disease outbreak,
strikes everybody.
We can't do that. So they are huge issues.
Well, which one is that?
Oh, which other school? Look at my age.
Which one is that?
I had to go to Franklin School.
Oh, which boys?
But it's a lovely thing. But it outlived its usefulness.
So but how do we do that? This no boarding thing that you.
When we start
out of gear and being thrown out of gear of the global by the global pandemic which is around us. On a personal level, as a member of parliament, what are your expectations?
I think this morning, when I woke up and I was reflecting, one of the things that hit me the most was the fact that we have always been talking about the need he balances it.
Let's come to the level of government briefly. I mean, without getting into the details, probably you have, this is something that has been discussed at government level. Give us a sneak peek into what the finance minister will be telling Ghanaians today.
I mean, Cabinet has had an opportunity to see it twice and to give him feedback on it. Like I said, even what he'll be doing or
at this point in time, we have to cross over back to our studios at number 11, Dr. Martin Loop, for discussions to begin, work to begin. We'll come back to
Joe, your quick thoughts on all these things, and then we'll come back later.
Well, first of all, I'm surprised that it's been stretched to 12. Obviously, they're still tidying up something.
Yeah.
Which may be good.
Imagine if you can get all the understanding on some of the